So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, it's the global anniversary today, and I'm not pulling, but I'm still very interested in the new legends, especially Denemon and Kinjiro. So I decided I'm gonna try them out because, as I said before, this is basically Luffy-Zoro V2. They are very similar, it's just that Denemon and Kinjiro's multiplier is higher in all forms. Of course, different colors. Special isn't the same. I actually think special is worse than Luffy-Zoro. But it is made up for with the fact that the Denemon and Kinjiro does have the swap that applies resistance on the enemy. And it's best to see this like extra increased damage taken that goes through full immunity. So we're teaming them up with Viola here, just so we can show that we can apply both resistance and decrease damage taken to enemies, so we can just stack quite a bit of damage. We'll probably see some new highest damage teams using this Denemon and Kinjiro super swap. So that would be fun to see, but it's not really the kind of content I do. I prefer making teams, solving puzzles, stuff like that. I'm pretty happy with this team. It's not optimal, but I think it's a pretty good showcase of Mono Slasher with Denemon and Kinjiro. Of course, you can use Free Spirit as well, but you don't get the resistance benefit here. It's only slashers that do more damage. And yeah, as you see, there we go. Both got the resistance and increased damage taken there, and both through full immunities. That's obviously incredibly strong. So yeah, I'm using the Viola again. I figured it will be fun, like I've used her and teamed her up with Roger and Whitebeard. And this time I'm teaming her up with Luffy-Zoro, since you can use Viola to remove 2 turns of Special Bind. And together with Luffy-Zoro swap and progressing a turn, you can remove the remaining 3. So I thought that was pretty nice, and Viola also handles the block orbs. And she also has the Sailor to reduce paralysis, so she's actually super good. And it's also nice with the double special, and she has Shuri support to remove poison. Tashigi not really needed, I just want something to remove Rainbow Shield, and I haven't really used her at all, so I thought it was a bit funny. But you can replace the Tashigi easily. You can even use like Cosimo Kiko, for example. Yeah, Luffy-Zoro special here, and yeah, we've added a lot of damage, chain lock, or boost, resistance. It would be weird to get used to saying adding. Do we say add resistance? It should be like reduce resistance, I guess. Like, I need to get used to the new terminology. But we'll see how quickly resistance becomes a thing. For now it's just Denemon and Kinjiro. I presume we'll get it for some content this month as well, just to showcase how it can be applied to the enemy. But yeah, I set up a full board of Vana orbs for the bottom 2 rows, and this is very consistent. And of course they get locked here, so that's very cool. But yeah, having the ability of getting Vana orbs when you hit against type effectiveness is so inherently strong. Like, if you follow me, you know I've beaten like most new content that comes out with Luffy-Zoro, and obviously their captain is subpar by today's standards. And having a unit that does like basically the same thing, and also has a swap to add damage to full immunity, like, and having a much higher captain multiplier, like, that's super strong. Like, I wouldn't underestimate this legend. Like, Denemon and Kinjiro will be able to beat everything fairly easily, I'd say. I will try out a new Olin later today as well. This was just the first thing that came to mind. I guess I'll use Olin against some forest or something, we'll see. There's not many of the new units on the friendly so far, but that's basically mostly due to Kizuna still going on, and we don't have any event where the new units are point boosters. So yeah, I bursted one turn early because as you see my CD won't be ready for final stage. But I wanted to just showcase something I realized you can do with AIM. Like I know Ayan has been popular for this content, but I've never really used her. But I remember that her special does add damage reduction. So you can actually stall one turn here, which is pretty neat. I do two mistakes here though. First, the fact that I have hit support. I did change my strat a bit and I forgot about that, but just don't use it. And then the fact that I swapped Doffy here is not needed because we're stalling a turn, so the special bind will be removed. And if we stayed Luffy, we'd get the guaranteed 1 orb if we attacked. But yeah, as you'll see, it's not a big deal. This will be incredible overkill damage. Because we use Law first, Super type special as well for the block orbs. Law, attack boost 2.75 times. We also have the increased damage taken. Use both Denemon and Kinjiro for the reducing resistance by 1.5 times. Special 2.75 times War boost. A bit of extra base stat boost. And then Luffy's for chain lock. And yeah, this is going to be insane damage. Like, see just the damage Viola does, that's insane. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.